So slavery was a choice, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah. What did I tell you what would happen if y'all keep feeding into this troll? Huh? What did I tell you what would happen if y'all keep feeding into? Well, first of all, let's get into the intro, because I ain't even skip that. Guess who's back? You still smell love on me clothes, you dig it? It's your boy SJ, Screwface, Fizzle, whatever you want to call me. I gotta get my jacket on for this one. Yeah, hold up. Let me get right. Let me get real light on y'all. You know what I mean? Because we about to get right into this nonsense. Okay. There go collar. Guess who's back? Still smell up on me clothes. So, Kanye West. The saga continues, right? I want to shout out to everybody who's been keeping up with this Kanye West situation on my channel and coming back for the videos. So Kanye says, yesterday I did the reaction to Kanye West interview with Charlemagne the God. It's a pretty good interview. You know, I finally watched all of it, and it gave me a few new gems, new little things about Kanye I guess I wasn't really paying attention to as much. I guess I was. I didn't really add to the equation. But now, and I don't know if this is before or after his interview with Kanye, with Charlemagne. I think it's after. Because in the Charlemagne one, he had the blonde hair still. And in this one, he was shaved off. But I'm pretty sure this was after. Because Kanye, but here's what I'm trying to tell you. Oh, gosh. What did I say in the beginning, right? This is all just promo for his album, man. None of this, he doesn't believe any of this stuff. I thought I broke down trolling to y'all. But I'm going to do it even, I'm going to really break it down right now. So all the people at the who watch the Screw Reaction page or who watch this channel can be fully equipped and empowered with the power to smell BS. You understand me? With the power to, wait a minute. Yup, that's that bull crap, yup. The way the trolling works in 2018, let me just break it down, because a lot of people, I guess, I don't know. All right. Ever since streaming overtook physical CDs, the game changed more than people really paid attention to. Right? When streaming makes money, because listen, you get paid for streams, it don't matter. Like I said, what is it, 260 streams on Spotify is $1. You got to understand, when music changes to a streaming platform, then the promotion of that music changes instantly, right? The people who are successful or going to be successful in this new era completely change the way they promote their things. Now, before, it's just like when music went from physical CDs to digital MP3s. The way the music was promoted was changed after that. Yeah. And even when it went from MP3s to ringtones, the way it was promoted was different. That's when we got the Soulja Boys. That's when we got, the way music was made was different, because people were making music for 10-second rings. So now that music is streaming, do you know what that means? It means that attention is actually money now. Before, when it was physical, right, you still had to make the person go buy the album. So of course there's trolling back then, and but back then they called it publicity stunts, right? But the publicity stunt could only get you so far, because you still had to get somebody to reach into their wallet and pull out $16 to $20 to buy a physical copy. They had to leave where they were, go to a store and buy it, come home and listen. That game is done. All you need now is the initial click, the initial view. And a view is free to the consumer now. Y'all don't think that that changes the way that they promote music? So think of it this way, right? If I'm a record label, if I'm an artist, why would I spend when attention is money? Because all I got to do is spark your curiosity, and all you got to do is, well, what is this guy talking about? Hold on, let me hear this. You don't even got to listen to it again. Because there is going to be enough people with that curiosity off of trolling where you're going to make a lot of money. That's why now I feel like the consumer has to be smarter than ever, but it's almost like they're becoming stupider than ever. Because y'all don't understand how much your attention now is major bucks. So think of it this way. Why would I spend a bunch of money on an ad campaign for y'all, spend thousands of dollars, maybe even close to $1 million on advertising on billboards, advertising in commercials, advertising with this, that, and the third? Why do that? Because I might do that. Because look at it. We may see a Nike commercial and not even pay it attention. You may see a Pizza Hut commercial, not even pay it attention. You scrolling down your timeline, you see a bunch of different commercials you don't pay attention to. But what gets your attention? The things you don't like, right? Tekashi 6ix9ine, right? People wearing dresses, right? Because that's what you post, and that's what you talk about, how hip-hop is dead, how the world is changing. Meanwhile, the people who are doing it, who don't even believe the way you think they believe, are sitting back and raking up. How do people not see that? So in the era where, and that's free. So why would Kanye spend $1 million with Adidas for Adidas to put out a commercial of his new shoe or his new album? Why would he spend $1 million doing that when he can just go to TMZ? All he had to pay was the price of his gas. Because it's in California, just go to TMZ and say slavery was a choice. And now the entire world is talking about him, including me. But I'm talking about him to try to, because I'm not even going to justify that statement with a serious argument. If you thought I was going to sit up here and try to convince you that slavery was an option, wasn't an option, you're crazy. You're crazy. Because if you even think that, there's nothing, you're too far off from the type of thinking that I even want to associate myself. This is what I keep telling everybody. Y'all got to wisen up, bro. Y'all got to wisen up. What I can tell you is going to happen in the future. And I'm no Negro Damas, but what I could tell you is going to happen in the future is people are going to continue to say wild things. People are going to continue to do wild things. People are going to team up together and do things, and they might act like they're beefing and they're not beefing. Do you know why? Because there's millions of dollars in your interest, in your curiosity. That's why it's more important than ever now to watch what you like and give attention to the things you like and not give attention to the things you don't. A misconception that people have is that you can change a person's opinion on people underestimate how hard it is to change somebody's opinion on something, right? So I don't really understand the point of talking about things you don't like. Why? The people who like that thing are going to continue to like it. The only time, and I'm just going to call a spade, the only time that you're really going to switch people's opinions is if you're some sort of figure that people look up to. If you're not, then there's literally no point. Even at that doesn't help either. All you do is you galvanize the people who like them and the people who don't, or her or it or whatever you're talking about. You're never going to change somebody's opinion. You're not going to change a Tekashi 6ix9ine's fans' opinion about Tekashi by talking about him being a rapist. You're not. You're just not. First of all, he's not. Technically, y'all got to read up into that. You're never going to change somebody's opinion on Soulja Boy, like a Soulja Boy fan's on Soulja Boy, by saying, but he's not a good rapper though. I don't understand what's the point of even trying. You're the only person who looks stupid. Because I'm pretty sure the people who are fans of these people have taken into consideration these things and already know these things. And like, it's not like you go to a Soulja Boy fan and say Soulja Boy is not a lyricist, and then they're like, really? Well, wait, well, that just changes everything. Like, so Kanye is gonna continue to say wild things. You're not gonna change a Kanye's opinion of a Kanye fan or a stan. You're not going to. What Kanye fans are doing right now, like diehard Kanye fans, are either finding a way to agree or just chalking it off to his genius, because he seems like he has all the answers, so therefore to them he does. And I'm not making this video to change your opinion on Kanye. Nah, matter of fact, I encourage what Kanye's doing. Oh yeah, as an artist, keep doing it. Keep doing it, because if people are going to keep feeding the dragon, come as the dragon. That's not Kanye's fault. That's the thing that kills me the most. People like, you want me to be mad at Kanye? No, because I'm not an idiot. The only people who are genuinely mad at Kanye are people who go to circuses and think the clowns are like that 24 hours a day. You go to a circus and look at a clown like, but why is he throwing a pie in his face though? That's not how you use pies. Nobody, the stupidest the stupidest person in this equation is the consumer. Period. Because Kanye's smart enough to be like, well, I mean, why would I spend all this millions of money when I could just go on here and say things that, and I don't even have to back him up and say I believe him. He has multiple times said, I don't believe Trump's policies. Nobody says anything about that. He's clearly telling you, even in Kanye, in Charlamagne's interview, he goes, I don't even really know what he stands for. And y'all still take his opinion serious? Slavery was an option, huh? Kanye, keep saying this stuff. I want the, next time, the next thing you say that, Martin Luther King's uncle was a crackhead on the low. Say something like that. Because until the people start realizing, wait a minute, he's just trying to get our attention, then continue to get their attention. Keep doing it, Kanye. Keep dropping troll songs. Keep doing what you need to do, because that's what you need to do to get by. Like, I just don't get what do you want him to do? Exploit the system. Yeah, exploit it. Break it. Because people are that silly, I guess, and they want, low-key, I feel like people want this. We're in an era where hating something goes a lot further than liking it, and Kanye, I think, realizes that. So, put in the comment section below, will you continue to be a unaware consumer, or will you start implying some of these? Because I'm an artist, yo. I'm not the biggest artist in the world, but I understand how things work, man. And the thing that, I feel like I wouldn't even have to be an artist to understand that. You know what I mean? So it literally confuses me. The more and more Kanye does stuff, I'm not mad at Kanye at all. I will never be mad at Kanye until Kanye takes action on some of these things. Notice how he's not going to take, if Kanye West donates money, well, even if he donates money to Trump, that's not really, if he like, I don't even know what he could do unless he does something like actually commits to something I don't believe in. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you feel about Kanye's position on this. Let me know if you're even taking this serious still. My name is Screw. I'm pretty freaking awesome. Go check out my single, the Tunnel Walk Remix, on everywhere you get music. I wouldn't be nothing without you, and I love you.